Union. I get it, because the exit's a U.
Yeah, it always creeps me out to see massive walls in video games. Like it's like dystopia. It's like, ugh.
Segregation is bad. I feel like some of the world leaders should know about that. On that not political stance, hey everyone, welcome back to Astral Chain. In the last episode, we arrived here in the slums and we looked around and discovered things are not as what they seem. Who would have thought in this shady town, things are not as what they seem. Amazing. Anyway though, before we begin this episode, my god, we have a few gripes. Many gripes. Especially off screen and just most notably, but okay, first off, I want to apologise to the audience for the state of last episode. If you couldn't tell, our enthusiasm had diminished a lot. We had no energy, didn't have a lot of things to say, and we were rambling and just. It wasn't a very fun video to make.
And I'll admit, I had a headache.
Yeah, the taste of the stealth section was bitter in our mouths, and that I feel like that definitely came across in the video. So for that, I heavily apologise. This game has a lot of problems, a few problems, and it breaks my heart to say that because it's Platinum and I love Platinum Studios. Okay, our points. Astral Chain are a bit weird. One thing, the goddamn saving system doesn't work. When the game says autosave, you expect, oh, it's like any modern game. You expect it to say when it's autosaving, it saves exactly where I am. No, not true. Remember where the last episode ended off? That's when we autosaved. We just literally booted up the game and we have no idea if anything we did got saved. And this game, it doesn't have a dedicated save button. In 2019, are you serious? If you can't get your autosave function to work, then what are you doing? And I feel like with the format of which we're doing Astral Chain, we're making it very difficult on ourselves, and also I feel like it's kind of compromising the product, I think. Because every time that we boot up the game, the memory of combat is just lost on us. This game needs a lot of time to let the combat sink in, develop, and you can get better at it. Because if it's Platinum, it wants perfection out of you, and perfection has never happened during this series, and I feel like it's not the game's fault, but yet at the same time it is, because we're not giving it enough time to sink in, but yet at the same time it's not doing us any favours. So that leaves us to a bit of a question to you, to the audience, and maybe we'll do a dedicated video to this. I'm not sure. We'll have a look-see, but what would you guys say if we switched the format of Astral Chain? What if we decided, should Astral Chain be streamed between me and Alice? Because that way we give the game a lot of time to sink in. We give you guys a chance to give us tips, advice, and just chat in general. Or should we continue on as is? Oh no, I'd love to hear feedback, because I want to give this game a fair shake. But it's not it's not moving at all for us.
Yeah. Like right now in this point story, I don't even know what we're meant to be doing right now.
Yeah, so I feel like we'll cut to when we find something, but again, just keep that in mind, guys. What would you want the series to be? So, on that, I guess we'll look for objectives and find Hermit, I suppose. Also, we are delivering lunch. Way! Way!
I found the slums.
Thank God.
Dog.
Okay, good. The dog side quest was saved. It would be nice if it remembered where we were standing.
Yeah.
But I guess not.
Because I wanted to start off with the dog.
Yeah. Wait a minute. It says lunchbox delivery on your UI. We on a countdown? Because it says 10%. Is it cooling down? Is that the thing? Oh yeah, we shut down this guy's drone. I think the guard you're looking for is underneath. With no way down. Okay. While we are delivering this lunchbox, hey, delivery boy, Detective Doctor Delivery Boy. One of the reasons why we were so unenthused, so unenergized last episode is because, I will be honest, I don't like this portion of the game so far. Mandatory stealth segments never work well in video games. It slows down the pace because it's meant to be full on action. You're meant to look cool, and by all means you can do cool stealth sections, but you saw how janky the stealth sections were that in 2 episodes ago.
Yeah, because I'll admit, it shook my opinion of this game a little bit, because, like, when you looked at trailers of this game, it's like, oh, it looks very action-packed, and, oh, look at that synergy between you and your Legion, you can do all kinds of cool things with your Legion, but I'll admit, I haven't been able to pull any of that off. I mean, apart from the chain wraparound, but you're supposed to be able to, like, bounce off from enemy to enemy, I guess. I don't even remember half of the things the tutorial taught us.
It doesn't sink in. It doesn't sink in very well, which is why it tried to do so much at once. But oh well. Anyway, here's your lunchbox, because you look very nice with your crowbar. So we get hermit card. So I guess that's what we do to find hermits. We give them the card. Well, I guess that's how we do it. Anyway, no, to my tangent before I forget. This area right here, I know it's meant to be intricate design, but it all looks the same. It's very tight. It's not bright coloured like how the game has been. Nothing pops out. There's nothing really interesting going on right now. There is the objective saying like, ooh, these hermits, they know everything, but it's so few and far in between, and you have nothing to go on, and you're dealing with these kids, aren't you? And it's things like this in which you are being slowed down to a crawl. Right. Find the children. Oh my god, this is Sonic 06 all over again. God damn it!
Yeah, it just reminds me of a while back when we had to guess the children with their little guessing game, like which child was which.
Yeah. Okay. It's a bit of an odd example, but I think it's very poignant. Okay. This game was developed by Platinum, as a lot of people know. So that doesn't automatically make it seem like everything they do is pure gold. Another example is, there was another game by name of Castlevania Lords of Shadow 2. That was made by an odd shot of looking at a boy's backside. How lovely! No, that game was directed by one Hideo Kojima, basically the mastermind behind, Metal Gear Solid, as well as Death Stranding and a lot of games. In Castlevania Lords of Shadow 2, he had mandatory stealth sections, and that didn't work in an action-packed you know, brawler like this game is. This is an example of what things should not be in different games. Like, a full action-packed game does not need stealth segments. This wants to have the guise of like doing a detective work and being sneaky and being smart. And using things like the Legion in this aspect, yes, absolutely, because actually using your tools to not only be in combat.
Yeah, I was worried I had to find them on my own. It's like, oh, this is gonna be a slog.
No, this is really good. I like this. But just doing mandatory stealth segments when your stealth mechanics aren't that good. It just slows the game down, and overall it wastes your time. And I feel like the last hour or so of this game is pretty much like a waste of time. And he was just in the same group as the other kids. Why was that a hiding spot? Oh well. So now we've got to find a tunnel. One of the drunks around here was yelling about how they chased him off. He was really pissed. And that somehow didn't add to our progress, so hey who. So, I guess got to look for a drunk then. Mm-hmm. When everything looks the same! Again, I don't want to hate this game. But this will never be as bad as Final Fantasy Type 0. Saw that game. Was that a tipsy man just then?
That's a tipsy woman.
Oh, sorry. Fine. Never mind. I apologize to the woman for calling her a man. Does that still work? Oh no. But no, seriously. Final Fantasy Type 0 on the PS4 specifically. Saw that game.
Yeah.
This is so fun, running back and forth with no immediate direction. This is so fun! This isn't going to turn to a ranting video, I promise. It's just, we need to get our grievances out just so we can explain our stance along the way. Because this is what Lightless is meant to be about. It's meant to be about our first impressions and, you know, recording our experiences. Mm-hmm. Whether good, bad, or, you know, or just eh. Because I feel like that's how different perspectives are going to be understood. For example, if you were to say play an unrelated image on screen, you would not know what I was talking about. Mm-hmm. Speaking of people who don't know what I'm talking about, here's a drunk. He needs a hermatonics. Let's get him drunk. Think we have one already, don't we? Yeah, we do.
This feels like side quests to progress the story.
Yep. And it looks a bit as bland as Xenoblade Chronicles 2. Give it to him. Oh, we need to... Oh my god, the venom machines, which are expensive as hell. There's one that's back there. Thank you, blue icons on the map. Oh, no, wait, the side quest, dude. That's my fault. I will openly say, my fault. Or my bad. Also yeah, go on.
What were you gonna say?
Also the map as well. It's cluttered.
Yeah.
It's filthy. I don't like it. This has the Ubisoft problem. Let's just put you in a random area and then just chuck a lot of white, blue, and whatever other colours on the map. Just shut up.
Thanks for your business. See you again soon.
Wow. That face is ugly.
Yeah, I was walking around through the alleys and like, what is that? What is that vacuuming sound? But apparently it's Hal.
Oh joy. It's like even in his robot form, 9S is kind of irritating too, at the main character. Oh no, oh, don't get me wrong, I love 9S.
Yeah.
Always awkward.
Even if he moves just 1 inch.
My camera, I need to see it. I'm like a YouTube vlogger. I need to see everything.
He just dropped it.
Here you go, arsehole. I thought it was going in the red shift.
I don't feel like I'm a really good cop. Because I feel like I'm just wandering around not knowing what to do.
Oh well, he's dead now. Let's talk to the guy at the shop, I suppose.
Hi there. You're not from around here, are you?
You could say that. We've got a problem, and we hear you might be able to help us out.
Ah, my reputation precedes me. It's hard being an info broker unaffiliated with the Hermits, but I get by.
I'm cosplaying for Code Vein.
What do you want to know? Ah, what was it? The Holy Order of the Digital Hermit. They get a bad rap, but they keep this place afloat. They've got their headquarters not too far away, but they don't take a lot of visitors, to put it lightly. They keep a lot of guards around, and the only way in that anyone knows is through the front. All right, what is it that you want to know?
Secret passage. Please.
What are you asking around about a thing like that for? You're after dangerous information.
Look, we don't know much right now, but something bad could be about to happen here. We're just trying to stop it. That's why we need to know what they're doing.
Beats me why an outsider would care so much about this place, but I admire the passion. Reminds me of someone. Okay, I'm in. With some old construction records, you could probably find a way in nobody knows about. Good news, I have that data. Bad news, it's stuck on a crusty old server that needs more juice than I've got.
We call it
If you can
Google
find a few power
Stadia.
switches and help me
Stadia.
borrow a little extra electricity, I could boot it up. I thank you.
Iris startup.
Your iris can show you the power grid. Just follow the lines, and they should lead to switch boxes.
Why can you
They'll be too
access
high
my
up to reach
iris,
on their
Hal?
own, But the Arrow Legion should be able to help with that.
Oh, thanks. That's not subtle, game. Thank you.
Iris shut down.
As you can probably tell, it's still a bit rusty.
Iris startup.
Guess who just started another recording session.
And I'm on the arm legion somehow.
This controls.
Iris shut down.
That's a word I can use. This controls. That's like saying 0 to 60 in yes. Just give us a moment.
Iris startup.
Put your back into it, maggot. Lean more.
Display. Iris shut down.
We're gonna have to shoot multiple grids, aren't we?
Iris startup.
We're gonna have to shoot multiple grids.
Information.
Infomet.
Iris, shut down.
See, I remember how to shoot with it. I just don't remember how to activate it. Ah, X.
Iris, startup. Iris, shut down.
Hey, you! If you're looking for trouble, you found it. Maybe I ought to take you upstairs, so we can talk about what you're doing sneaking around here.
I don't like the sound of that. We've got to do something about these guys before things get ugly.
Have you looked at the environment? I think it's already. I think it's already ugly. Oh, they're done. Thanks, Legion. You're not gonna ask what's going on there. Okay, I guess not. I guess they're perfectly happy. Oh, you knocked out a couple of people while standing over them. That's really weird. Sounds like kid. This sounds like a kid having X-ray vision.
Yeah.
Oh God, it's like Juju was it's like a mix of Juju and Rex.
Why?
Display.
I like people. I like useless people.
I'm useless too. All I know is my dog.
Juju, no one likes you. I like me. Well. You shot the man! You were shooting the homeless man. You say no, Alice, I love that because actually you were a pacifist. Me, I would have beat the hell out of him. I'm Legion, bang bang bang, have a nice stream. Fine, I guess we gathered the red shift because we can. Our legions are gonna be dirty tonight.
We haven't cleaned them in a long time.
Nope, because we've been away from the base for a long time.
Makes me wonder if they're trying to contact us right now.
Easy answer, they're not. We went AWOL, we're off the grid. Or they're just politely thinking, oh, his sister's on the brink of death. Let's give him time off. Well, we won't tell him about it, but they'll be
They got
fine.
enough goons on the lookout? Going through the front's out of the question. There's got to be some secret maybe someone. Wait, before we go, it might be good to eavesdrop on the. That should be a cinch for your legion. I know there's gotta be.
Information display.
Hal, you're a bit slow on your
Yeah,
dude.
right, that's what it was. Be on the lookout for cats. Yeah, seems like they've been sneaking in recently.
Cats, huh? Well, now that you mention it, I have seen a lot of cats around the access bridge lately.
Yeah, there's a whole bunch of pipes and ventilation ducts snaking around here. Maybe that's how they got in.
We might be able to sneak in through the ventilation system. I'll mark the coordinates on your map. Hopefully, this will bring us closer to figuring out what's going on. Let's get a move on.
Now progress is at 100%.
Yeah.
What about the power grid? I'm still looking for that right now.
Well, we can just kindly tell the person his access terminal is no longer needed. So I do like how there's multiple solutions to a problem. So that is variety. But what if you never found it? Oh no, it's just it's a weird thing. It's always a difficult argument to say what is accessible, but at the same time, what isn't accessible. I guess we just take the the vents off and we'll be okay. But before we go in, can you please get at the red shift that's behind you? A personal favour for me please, otherwise my OCD is going to be like, why? Alice, why? But on that note, do you want to enter or do you want to call things here?
We call things here.
Okay, so guys, on that rather ranting episode, I do apologize if the intro to this was seemingly a bit in bad taste. This game, again, it's not because we dislike the game. We are allowed to dislike games that have good points. Mm-hmm. As I call the 6, for example.
And Xenoblade 2. It's a good game, but it's been tarnished by a lot of flaws.
Yeah. Or anything to do with Juju. Or Final Fantasy Type 0. The last 2 ones, I feel like will be solved with a semi-truck. But on that note, guys, I think we'll end things off here. So, if you like this video, be sure to like it. Dislike it, well then, same goes to you, Juju and Type 0. I joke, of course. Or am I? You decide. And if you want to subscribe to see more content like this, then be sure to subscribe. And if you guys want to, tell me, what gripes do you have with Astral Chain, if any? Because we'd love to hear about it. And again, if you feel like we needed to change the format of Astral Chain, whether it be streaming, keeping on recording like this, or something else, please let us know, because one of the last things that we want is for this series to be dull and boring. We don't want that for you guys. But no, guys, thank you all for watching, and we'll see you all next time.